Hello, everybody, and welcome into Rio Sports Live for this contest between the Flower Bluff Hornets and the Veterans Memorial Eagles. As we bring you this contest from Cabinets Field here in Corpus Christi, and we've got a very fun one on tap, and we hope you stick with us through it. Make sure you let everybody know where you're watching and how you're watching here on Rio Sports Live. My name is Frank Cardenas, and I'll be the person talking to you throughout this contest, and so we'll see how this one fares. We've got a good one on tap, as I mentioned, so we're going to see what all happens, especially for the Eagles as part of CCISD. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, like us on Facebook, retweet us on Twitter, and go ahead and hit that follow button while you're at it. Share this on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube as well. If you got the link, let everybody know where you're watching and how you're watching. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube as well. And if you have a Roku, don't forget to go ahead and download that app so you can catch all the action on your television as well. So we've got a good one. And many other different ways to get this one started. So it's going to be great. And I hope you stick with us throughout the majority of this contest, as it should be fun. And so, of course, the home squad getting set to start this one on the field as the Hornets get set to bat first. Up first will be Justin Arredondo for the Hornets. So Arredondo will start things off here. First pitch on the way. That's going to be low for a ball one to start things off. So 1-0 count. Going to check that one. Didn't go around, so that will be ball two. Third pitch on the way. Right down the pipe for strike one. That one just a bit outside for ball three. So ahead in the count is Arredondo. Taking 3-1, looking for a possible ball four or something he can put him to base, and he will take a free walk. So Arredondo will head over to first as Josh Graff is now up to the plate to bat here. Umpire moving into position to make sure he's got a good angle for if Arredondo decides to take off. Next pitch is going to be laid down for a bunt, picked up and thrown to first. That will advance the runner, however. So Arredondo will rest over there at second on the bunt and the fielder's choice. Or I apologize, that'll be a ground out. And so up to bat next will be Nash Villegas. Arredondo over at second. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for strike one. So one down, one strike for Villegas. He'll watch that one go by as it goes up high for ball one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the first as we, again, start this action here. The 1-1. Up high once again for ball 2. And again, behind the count is Vets Memorial pitcher. And so he'll stop that pitch from even going anywhere. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 down after stepping off the mound there for a second. The pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. So that'll bring up a 2-2 count for Nash. So stepping off the mound again will be the Eagles pitcher. The 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So add a strikeout to the resume. And so 2 down now for Michael Mendiola. Looking to start a 2-out rally with a runner on second in scoring position. You don't want to end this inning stranding a runner. Let's see what they can do here. First pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. And so that's a good thing going on here to start, getting all these pitchers to swing early here, giving them something that they can try and hit, but the Hornet batters are unsuccessful. Swung on and missed for strike 2, almost on cue. Thus comes the 0-2, but he'll step off the mound again, and they're going to have a meeting of the minds at the mound, so we'll take a quick commercial break. No correction. They're just going to sort this out real quick. As Rabe heads back behind the plate, that's Jake Rabe for the Eagles. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. And so that will be the side and the top half of the first inning as the Hornets strand a runner. We'll be back for the bottom half of the inning right after this.
Here at Arkham Comics, we specialize in vintage comics, figurines, collectible cards, posters, DC, Marvel, Image, Top Cow, Dark Horse, and anything that really caters to comics.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hello, my name is Karina Vela, and I'm one of the owners of Armonía Music Academy. Being first-time business owners, we started foreseeing extra expenses that we were not aware of, and the help from the economic development has really helped us in maintaining our business.
As we're planning on trying to open, bars were never allowed to open. We had several friends that owns businesses along San Benito. It was brought to our attention that the EDC was offering assistance. Went to apply. A couple weeks later, we were granted the rent subsidy.
And we bring you back to the action here for Real Sports Live. We head to the bottom of the first here. The Hornets unable to put any runners on or get any runners to cross the plate. They did strand a runner, which is why our graphic is still up here with the runner on second. So we head to the bottom half of the inning. The Eagles getting set to bat. Carter center fit will start things off with Nick Reyes and Dalen Pena. batting in the 3-hole. So center fit getting started here. The first baseman leading things off. Or I apologize, the center fielder. So center fit waiting on that first pitch. Watching it go outside. Ooh, inside. And it'll paint the inside corner for, or the outside corner for a strike one. Batting, or pitching, is Bailey Jones. That one, once again, he meeting the outside corner for strike two. Jones already doing some great work here. Back-to-back pitches that weren't even swung on. As that one's hit into center, it's going to drop in for a base hit. And so the Eagles, thanks in part to center fit, will have a runner on. So runner at first. We reset the count. No down. And Nick Reyes stepping up to the plate. Batting left for the Eagles. Working on the righty. Up on the mound. And so Jones' first pitch will be swung and fouled back by Reyes for strike one. And of course, Reyes looking to see what he can do. He's the right fielder in this matchup. Waiting on the 0-1. He'll watch that one go by, and they're going to call it a ball. Very close on the outside to being a strike. Of course, you heard the groans of the crowd looking for it. Next pitch, swung on, and it's a chopper up to first. So that'll be an out over at one. As Marcos Marroquin collected that one. Went and stepped on first. It allows the runner to advance to second. So center fit will take his place at second base, but Dalen Pena coming up to bat now. Batting in the 3-hole, and then right after that batting cleanup will be Xavier Perez in the 4-hole. So first pitch swung on and goes right through the glove of the third baseman. And it looks like center fit's going to head home, and that'll score a run for the Eagles. And that's always a tough one to get a hold of. That was Graff, who was unable to get all of it in his glove on that tough chopper that went right back to him. And that allowed Pena to head over to first and bring in center fit all the way from second. So Pena resting at first. He'll take off to second. Gets right past his second baseman. He'll head over to third. A throw. He'll slide right up and get in there. And it gets right past him again. He's going to rush all the way home. He's in there. Safe. And nice base running there from Dalen Pena. My goodness. He took second, was able to head over to third on two throws that could not be collected from the infield for Flower Bluff, and they were able to get a runner across, and just like that, the home team is up 2-0 now. And they're going to talk about it up at the mound here and see how they can get out of this. Of course, there's nobody else on base, but for the time being, we'll see what's happening. And of course, Nash Villegas was unable to get the ball to make the tag at home. And so 1 down. As that one goes on the way, it's going to be on the outside corner for a strike. But again, 1 down. As that one's on the outside for ball 2. Or ball 1, rather. And there's actually 2 strikes. I almost forgot throughout all that excitement. There was a pitch before the run from Peña. Perez will get a piece of it, and it's a high flight ball, and it's going to fall in again for a base hit. So another base hit. And that's 3 hits so far for the Eagles. So Xavier Perez over at first, and now Jake Robbie, stepping up to bat, the shortstop. So with a runner at first, only 1 out. He'll head back, and does Perez. And a foul ball hit into left field. Actually, it's going to stay in, but it'll be caught for an out. And so Perez will head back to first, unable to tag up. And so Robbie is out, and up next will be Tanner Johnson. The third baseman stepping up to the plate here with a runner on. 2 down. That one's fouled back for strike 1. Tanner Johnson looking to make some magic happen here for the Eagles. To continue this inning. So the 0-1 on the way, and teasing a run was Perez. And it looks like he's going to try and cheat up as much as he can to see if he can sneak into second and get into scoring position. As he continues to get a lead, but that one will be popped up into the gap between left center, and it's going to be caught. So that'll do. The Eagles strand a runner, but the damage is done as they get 2 players to cross the plate. They go up over the Hornets 2-0. We'll be back for the top of the second right after this.
We saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hola, soy Aurora Ríos, soy la dueña, más empleada que dueña de Sweet Deli and More. De esta ayuda, porque fue por medio del EDC. Si no hubiera sido por este tipo de apoyo, yo creo que no hubiera.
And And welcome back to Real Sports Live. We head to the top of the second inning as we work to fix the graphic here. Top of the second inning as Dalian Peña and Carter Centerfit cross the plate in the previous half inning to put the Eagles up 2-0 over the Flower Bluff Hornets. And so the Hornets are going to look to try and get those runs back here. And so leading off will be Bailey Jones, the pitcher of tonight's contest. So he'll step into the batter's box after 15 pitches in the previous inning. For that first pitch on the way for ball one. He'll swing on that one and it'll fly over to the on-deck circle. So that'll be strike one for Jones. As he steps back into the batter's box. Next pitch on the way, swung on and fouled back for strike two. So he's behind in the count. As that one's popped up in the infield near second base and caught for out number one. That was Jake Martinez on the catch. So one down. Nobody on. As Marcos Marroquin heads to the plate. He'll swing on the first pitch he sees, strike one. And you know, they always teach you if you probably shouldn't swing at the first pitch you see, but sometimes you like it, and sometimes you can make it pop where you need to. He goes up high for strike two. So apparently Marroquin is seeing some great pitches at least to try and get himself on base, but he'll be behind in the count now, 0-2. Next pitch on the way. He'll watch that one go as they tried to go back at him high. See if they can get him swinging. So the 1-2 on the way. Swung on! And that'll be a called strike three either way. As he tried to check the swing there. But that'll be out number two for the inning. And so, Diego Delgado stepping up to the plate. He'll watch the first pitch go up high for ball one. High and outside. He'll swing on the second pitch he sees for strike one. So a 1-1 count with two down here for Delgado. Swing on that one, as that one's up high as well for strike two. A lot of these off-speed pitches being thrown from Jose Acuña. Getting these guys swinging, and sure enough, strike three will retire the side. And so the Eagles are set to get right back out there for the bottom half of the inning. We'll bring you back for the bottom of the second right after this.
Uniforms Etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
There was one fateful day that we had some members of the EDC come in to our shop, and they actually introduced to us the grants are available for new business owners just like us. Because of the help from the EDC, I mean, truly and honestly, we're able to keep our doors open.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Here.
And back to the action we go. Bottom of the second, as Jake Martinez starts things off here for the Eagles. As that pitch goes right down the pipe for strike one. The second baseman stepping up to the plate here for the Eagles. As he swings on that one and he pops it up to right. It's foul, but it's dropped. And so unable to get there. Just outside the chalk line was the first baseman in Marcos Marroquin. So next pitch on the way is a called strike three. So one down. And up next to bat will be Ben Royal. With one down so far. He got faked out by a nasty, what looked like a slider here for strike one. So a nice pitch there from Bailey Jones. That one in there for strike two as he got it right on the outside corner. So ahead in the count. And if you're Jones, you kind of want to go right back at him. Throws the changeup there as it goes outside for ball one. Jones with the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. So add a K to the resume. And Jones looking for a possible strikeout number 3 here. Alejandro Guerrero stepping up to bat here. First pitch right down the pipe, strike one. And you know, if you're Jones, after getting back-to-back strikeouts, you got to start building a little bit of that confidence up there at the mound, hoping to, you know, knowing that your pitches are working. As that one goes on the outside for ball one. So Jones probably feeling good up there on the mound as he's collecting himself a little bit. That one's up high for ball 2. That one outside for ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike for Guerrero. So he's got a chance to at least give the top of the lineup an opportunity to bring him around if he's able to watch this one go by. That one is in there for a strike. And so full count, 2 down, nobody on. Guerrero looking to make some noise. Jones with the pitch, swung on and missed, and 1, 2, 3, down on strikeouts. Go the Eagles. Bailey Jones striking out the side. Nobody on in the bottom half of the second. So we head to the third with the Eagles still on top, 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
We specialize in vintage comics, figurines, collectible cards, posters, DC, Marvel, Image, Top Cow, Dark Horse, and anything that really caters to comics.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hello, my name is Karina Vela, and I'm one of the owners of Armonía Music Academy. Being first-time business owners, we started foreseeing extra expenses that we were not aware of, and the help from the economic development has really helped us in maintaining our business.
As we're planning on trying to open, bars were never allowed to open. We had several friends that owns businesses along San Benito. It was brought to our attention that the EDC was offering assistance. Went to apply. A couple weeks later, we were granted the rent subsidy.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hola, soy Aurora Ríos, soy la dueña, más empleada que dueña, de Sweet More. De esta ayuda, porque fue por medio del EDC. Si no hubiera sido por este tipo de apoyo, yo creo que no hubiera sido.
And welcome back into Real Sports Live. We are in the top of the third here as the Hornets are at bat here. So we get 1 ball, 1 strike on the count here. Up to bat is Adam Sheehan. So Sheehan with a 1-1. Watches that one bounce off the turf for ball 2. And it's Acuna trying to make sure he continues his outing at the moment, as that one's popped and fouled back. So far, no hits given up by the pitcher in Acuna. So looking to keep the goose egg on the scoreboard, as that one gets him swinging for strike 3. So 1 down for Acuna. As Sheehan goes and takes a seat. And now Cade Dowd stepping up to the plate. Batting left for the Hornets. First pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch swung on for strike 2. So ahead in the count is Acuna, and if you're Acuna, you could either you can waste a pitch here. See if you can get him swinging again. And he will for strike 3. And so just as what happened in the previous half inning, Acuna showing that anything you can do, I can do just as good, if not better. And so we've reached the top of the lineup here for the Hornets as Arredondo steps up to the plate. He walked in his first at-bat, so see what he can do here as he watches that one go by for strike 1. Arredondo was stranded in the first inning at second, as that pitch is just a little high for ball 1. The 1-1 nearly hits Arredondo on the back as he tried to turn around from that one. Got away from it. So ball 2. That one was real close to getting him. That one getting right past the catcher here. So Alejandro Guerrero getting it back out. So a 3-1 count. And the pitch down low. And so walking again goes Arredondo. So Arredondo over at first. Josh Graff now up to bat. Looks like Arredondo's thinking about going, but he's going to get back. And if you're the Eagles, you kind of can't worry about the man over at first. Even if he does take second, you can still take care of business at the plate. As that one's popped up in the infield. And it's caught for out number 3. So Jake Martinez making the catch there, and that will do it for the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third with the score remaining 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
There was one fateful day that we had some members of the EDC come in to our shop, and they actually introduced to us the grants are available for new business owners just like us. Because of the help from the EDC, I mean, truly and honestly, we're able to keep our doors open.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And we welcome you back into Real Sports Live. Bottom of the third inning here. Bailey Jones stepping back up to the mound. As the Eagles look to try and widen this scoring deficit they have here. As that one's fouled over to the right and out of play. It is the top of the lineup for the Eagles, and so Carter's center fit is at the plate, but behind in the count, 0-2. Jones with a pitch up high for ball one. That off-speed pitch not doing a lot of dancing out there, and so it looks like they're going to trade out a ball here. One ball, two strikes for center fit. He'll swing on that one as it's hit over to third, and a nice throw to first is in time for out number one. So a nice play from Josh Graff over at third. So Nick Reyes up to bat here for the Eagles. Who doesn't love a second chance? And Reyes will get it here. It's his second at bat. And he'll pop that one up into left field. And it's caught for out number two. Only one pitch wasted on that at bat. That's Diego Delgado out there making the play. And so Dalen Pena now up at the plate. Got on in the previous at-bat as a single. Put him at first base as that ball's fouled out. And then after an errant throw to second, after the ball was mishandled, he decided to take off to third. And every ensuing throw after ended up going a little haywire, as that one's outside for ball one. And every time a throw was made, it seemed that Pena was able to get around until he finally got to home plate as he fouls that one back. And so once he finally made it to home, Nash Villegas was unable to hold on to the baseball, and so that allowed for the second run to be scored by the Eagles. So the count 1-2, 2 down, and the pitch. Pena got a piece of it, but it bounced right off of him. So it keeps the count at 1-2. That one inside for ball two. It looked like it was really close to possibly getting Pena. The 2-2. Up high for ball three. After being ahead in the count, Jones now finds himself with a full count, working on Pena with Perez on deck. That one outside. So walk taken by Peña. And now Xavier Perez up to bat. So we'll see if we'll get Peña on the move again here, as he's already leading off. Pretty bad. He'll head back. And it looks like we got a pickle situation going as we have an out on the tag, and that'll do here. So out number 3 to end the inning, and we head to the top of the 4th. The score remaining 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
We specialize in vintage comics, figurines, collectible cards, posters, DC, Marvel, Image, Top Cow, Dark Horse, and anything that really caters to comics.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Hello, my name is Karina Vela, and I'm one of the owners of Armonía Music Academy. Being first-time business owners, we started foreseeing extra expenses that we were not aware of, and the help from the economic development has really helped us in maintaining our business.
As we're planning on trying to open, bars were never allowed to open. We had several friends that owns businesses along San Benito. It was brought to our attention that the EDC was offering assistance. Went to apply. A couple weeks later, we were granted the rent subsidy.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And welcome back to the action here as the Eagles take the field once again. We're at the top of the 4th inning. They remain on top of the Hornets 2-0. And so not a lot of offense coming from either squad. And so due up will be Nash Villegas, Michael Mendiola, and Bailey Jones for the Hornets, as they try and get some base runners here and get some runs across the plate. So it looks like we have a pitching change here as Acuna will take a seat. And Dalen Peña will step up on the mound to get things started here. First pitch outside for ball 1. Next pitch swung on and fouled back for strike 1. And a 1-1 count here for Villegas. The pitch on the way. He'll swing at that one. It goes right off the mound. It's picked up at second, and a throw to first is in time. So out number one. As Michael Mendiola steps up to the plate for the Hornets. That one hit over to third. It gets right past him in the infield. So he tried to dive for it. And so a base hit for Mendiola. Tanner Johnson unable to come up with the ball as he dove for it. So Bailey Jones up to bat now, trying to help himself out. Try and bring his team back. A runner at first. One down. And the first pitch of the at-bat on the way. That one's going to be outside, and it looks like they'll go ahead and take a base. They're over at second. So Mendiola easily taking second base. So a runner in scoring position with only one down. And Jones battling a 1-0 count. Next pitch, he'll hit that one, a chopper over to short and a throw to first easily. And that'll be out number two. Robbie making the play there. So it looks like we have a substitution here. Is Jace Hensick will be batting for Marcos Marroquin. That pitch outside for ball one. 2 down. Off of 2 great plays from the infield. That one's on the outside corner for strike one. A good breaking ball there from Benya. And another pitch. That one's outside and not within the zone, so that'll be ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. The runner on second. And a pitch from Pena. That one outside for ball 3. Way ahead in the count is Hensick. And it looked like Mendiola almost took off there, but he decided to stop his feet. That one outside, and ooh. Everybody in the in the park thought that was a ball, but apparently it kissed the outside corner for strike 2. And Hensick was ready to go up to first base. So Hensick calling time as he steps back out of the box and goes back in. Full count, 2 down, runner at second for and that's Mendiola. Swings at that pitch as it's fouled back far into the parking lot. Somebody's losing a windshield. And so a full count. And Pena with a pitch. Inside for strike 3. Gets him looking. And that'll do. The Hornets strand a runner. And the Eagles looking to add on to their lead as we head to the bottom of the 4th. The score remaining 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
See you later, touchdown.
Hola, soy Aurora Ríos. Soy la dueña, más empleada que dueña, de Xavier Perez, de esta ayuda, porque fue por medio del EDC. Si no hubiera sido por este tipo de apoyo, yo creo que no hubiera sido.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
There was one fateful day that we had some members of the EDC come in to our shop, and they actually introduced to us the grants are available for new business owners just like us. Because of the help from the EDC, I mean, truly and honestly, we're able to keep our doors open.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning here, as the Eagles lead the Hornets 2-0. And there isn't anybody at second, so let's get rid of that. First pitch on the way from Jones, up high for ball one. And leading off here will be Xavier Perez, fourth batter in the lineup, as he steps up to the plate. The 1-0, and a breaking ball in there for strike one. A 1-1 count. Jones with the pitch. That one's up high. Ball two. Perez has some power behind his stick, so we'll see if he's able to get at least a piece of it on a pitch here. He'll swing on that one. Took a good cut, but just swung on top of it. That brings up strike two and a pocket twos. As the count is now 2-2. Swung on a hit straight toward over to third. And a throw bounces off the turf, but is caught for out number one. And so Jake Robbie now up at the plate for the Eagles. Swung on and missed for strike one. Robbie chasing that outside pitch. Jones has been able to mess around with a lot of those outside pitches, as that one got away from him for ball one. Next pitch, a ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike for Robbie. He'll swing at that one as he pops it up into right field. They actually chased all the way down to center field, so that'll be an out. So out number 2. The Hornets doing good out there and communicating in the outfield. So much so, the more they continued to chase it, the more we thought the ball was going to be in one place. It ended up in another. First pitch is swung on and hit into left center field for a base hit. And so Jake Martinez up to bat after Tanner Johnson gets in on a base hit. 2 down. It could be time for a rally here. That one's going to be popped up and drops in for a base hit. As Tanner Johnson got all the way to third, so now we'll have runners at the corners. After that pop-up blooped right. Just short enough for it to fall in. And so Ben Royo stepping up to the plate. Again, runners at the corners with 2 down. Runner goes. That one's hit deep left. And they're going to say it was foul. My goodness, what a shot. And they are going to say it was foul. I couldn't get a good enough view from up here in the booth, but I can almost guarantee that that was about as close to that foul pole as you can get. Goodness, what a shame. But now Royo knows where that he can do it. So let's see if he can try and recreate that again. That one in there for strike 2. And so Jones and Villegas are going to talk about it here. As Villegas heads back. And with an 0-2 count, we're going to see what they do here. Right down the pipe. Oh, goodness. They're going to say it was too far. It was too low. So, ball 1. Swung on, tip back. It's caught. And that'll do. The Eagles strand 2 runners as the Hornets look to get it back. That'll do for the 4th inning. We head to the top of the 5th with the score remaining at 2-0. The Eagles leading. We'll be back after this.
Down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Here at Arkham Comics, we specialize in vintage comics, figurines, collectible cards, posters, DC, Marvel, Image, Top Cow, Dark Horse, and anything that really caters to comics.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
And we bring you back in for the top of the 5th inning. This game feels like it's going pretty quickly. But it's been a good one so far. And so the Hornets due up here to get things started. Here in the top of the 5th, it will be Diego Delgado. Right after him will be Adam Sheehan. And then Cade Dowd. First pitch, nearly hitting him. That's ball one. That one outside for ball two. Get Benya at the mound. Looking to have a good inning here. As see that one's in there for a strike on the breaking ball. Next pitch, right over the head of Delgado. So 3-1 the count. In the pitch, he'll swing on that one. But just gets over top of it, so that brings up a full count for Delgado. He'll foul that one back and keeps the count at 3-2. Benya on the pitch. That one's in there for a strike three as he got Delgado looking. So one down. And now Adam Sheehan coming up for the Hornets. First pitch. And a chopper to third. And an easy throw for out number two. You know, Cade Dowd coming out there for the Hornets as he fouls back that first pitch for a strike. We just hit the top of the hour here. And that'll be a hit by pitch as Dowd gets hit there. So he'll head over to first. And so back to the top of the lineup, Justin Arredondo stepping up to the plate. Two down with a runner on first. A breaking ball nearly hits Arredondo as well. So losing a little bit of control is Benya here. Dalen's been doing well on the mound so far, but he's starting to lose his grip a little bit as that one's low. And another low pitch. Apologies, it's a 2-1 count here. With two down and a runner on first. The pitch in there for strike two. Right on the outside corner. So pocket twos for Arredondo. And he will go for strike three. So the Hornets unable to bring home a runner at first. That'll do for the top of the fifth. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Right after this.
and I'm one of the owners of Armonía Music Academy. Being first-time business owners, we started foreseeing extra expenses that we were not aware of, and the help from the economic development has really helped us in maintaining our business.
As we're planning on trying to open, bars were never allowed to open. We had several friends that owns businesses along San Benito. It was brought to our attention that the EDC was offering assistance. Went to apply. A couple weeks later, we were granted the rent subsidy.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And he throws it.
And back to the action we go. Bottom of the 5th inning here. The score remains 2-0. First pitch from Jones is swung on for strike one. As Guerrero is back out there for the Eagles. That pitch fouled back. Over to the right, actually. So ahead in the count is Jones, 0-2. That one in there for a ball. So 1-2 the count. As he gets back on the mound is Jones. The 1-2. A breaking ball low. Two. Fouled back. Could be a windshield. I'm more than certain. And so the 2-2 here from Jones. That one's low and outside for ball 3. So the full count for Alejandro Guerrero. And now Jones with a pitch. That'll be hit down the left field line. Just foul. So 7th pitch here from Jones on this at-bat. Fouled back again. So Guerrero staying on top of it. And the pitch from Jones outside, but it's going to be a called strike 3. So 1 down. And Carter Centerfit back up to the plate for his 3rd at-bat of the matchup. So he fouls that one off to the right. So strike one for him. So in a 1 count. And a pitch. As it swung on by center fit, but cleaned up, and a throw to first is right on the spot. And a nice play from Josh Graff. Up to bat now is Nick Reyes. The lefty stepping up again here. So you have 1 down. Or 2 down, rather. As that one's hit over to right field, and it gets in there. As it stays fair, he heads over to second. He slides in, and he's there for the double. So Reyes now at second. As it looks like Dalen Pena should be up to bat. So Pena will step up with Reyes at second off of that double. They're going to watch Reyes, but a pitch goes off from Jones. And it's there for strike one. Jones on the pitch as that one's popped up as it goes to left field, left center, and it's caught. And that was a nice play from center field. And that'll do here for the bottom of the 5th. We head to the 6th. The score remaining 2-0. We'll be back right after this.
See you later, touchdown.
Hola, soy Aurora Ríos. Soy la dueña, más empleada que dueña, de Sweet More. De esta ayuda, porque fue por medio del EDC. Si no hubiera sido por este tipo de apoyo, yo creo que no hubiera sido.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
There was one fateful day that we had some members of the EDC come in to our shop, and they actually introduced to us the grants are available for new business owners just like us. Because of the help from the EDC, I mean, truly and honestly, we're able to keep our doors open.
And he throws it.
And we welcome you back in with the chicken dance, apparently, as the contest continues to cluck away. Pardon the terrible pun. Either way, Josh Graff leading things off here for the Hornets. Pena with a pitch and almost gets Graff, but it's in there for a strike. Ball had a nice break on it, and it was in there. That one. Very close inside for ball one. So 1-1 count for Graff. And that one's in there for strike two. That one outside for ball 2. So deuce is wild for Graff. Trying to give his team a fighting chance here. He's going to call time as he steps out of the box. That pitch way up high. That brings up a full count for Graff. Unfortunate enough that Guerrero was able to go up and get that one. And that one way outside. And Graff will take a brisk jog up to first base. And again, Peña showing some flashes of losing a little bit of his control here. As Nash Villegas steps up. Nobody on, one man on, no outs. That one swung on and fouled back. Over to the right from Villegas. That'll be strike 1. That one close inside for ball 1. Looks like they're paying a little bit of attention to Graff over at first. That pitch swung on. And a nice little breaking ball there for strike 2. So Villegas calling time here. Trying to work Peña's nerves a little bit. The 1-2 count. In there for strike 3 as he gets him looking. So that'll give us an out, but Michael Mendiola stepping up to the plate. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Mendiola getting on second in his previous at-bat. As they check the runner at first. As Graff gets back. And the pitch from Peña is hit as it goes just across the third base line, but it's not there in time on the throw. So it was a ball hit just deep enough so that Tanner Johnson was unable to make the throw in time. And so now with one down, there are 2 runners on for the Hornets. And Bailey Jones stepping up to the plate. That pitch getting away from Guerrero. And the runners will advance. So now runners at second and at third. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 down. And Jones at the plate. That one outside again for ball 2. And again, this has been the trend so far. It looks like Dalen Peña has been losing a little bit of control on his pitches. But that one was right where it needed to be for strike 1 as he got Jones swinging. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 down with 2 runners on. He'll hit that chopper Just foul. So a 2-2 count now for Jones. Jones having himself a day, only giving up 6 hits for the 2 runs. So we'll see what happens here. Pocket 2s for Jones. Benya on the pitch. Swung on as it's a liner to second and a throw back to the bag for out number 3. And so they will strand a runner at third as the inning ends. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. The score remains 2-0. We'll be back after this.
See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Here at Arkham Comics, we specialize in vintage comics, figurines, collectible cards, posters, DC, Marvel, Image, Top Cow, Dark Horse, and anything that really caters to comics.
And he throws it down.
And welcome back after the Hornets were unable to get a runner across, even though they had 2 runners in scoring position. A liner hit over to second was thrown to second base for an additional out. And so the double play closing it out. And the Eagles now up to bat again. So bottom of the 6th. And leading off will be Xavier Perez, batting in that 4-hole. So the first pitch from Jones is hit just down the third base line, but not in play. So 0-1 the count. A breaking ball hit high and deep into left center field as it just gets past the outfielder. He'll head over to second on the double. And a nice hit there from Xavier Perez, and that'll bring up Jake Robbie. Michael Mendiola unable to get the ball there on that one as it was hit pretty deep. That one outside for ball 1. From Jones. As he looks over at Perez, sends off the pitch. That one's fouled back. So that one, not near the zone. 2-1 the count. The 2-1. On the way. Swung on as it's hit into right field. But it's caught. And they'll tag up over to third. So Perez gets over to third off of the deep hit from Robbie, and now Tanner Johnson stabbing up to the plate. That one high and outside for ball one. Two balls, no strikes. Jones looking to be losing a little bit of his control here. We'll see if he can recuperate. That one's fouled back. So the first strike of the at-bat. That one fouled back in the exact same spot that he fouled it back again. So Johnson earning himself a 2-2 count. As that one's popped up again. As that one's popped up into center, and it's dropped. And so Perez will easily get in at home. And Tanner Johnson will be over at first on the error. So that increases the lead to 3 now. Here in the bottom of the 6th. So ball one. On the at-bat as Jake Martinez is now up there, and looks like we're going to get some time. As Johnson gets a runner here. Jordan Glover now running at first base. So Martinez up to bat. They'll check him again. And that one's popped up in shallow right field. And it's going to be caught for out number 2. So Glover will remain at first. And now Nick Guerrero will step up to the plate here for the Eagles. Glover starts taking his lead a little bit. Guerrero watching that one go by for strike one. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. The Eagles able to get another run across, which widens their lead. Makes it just a little bit harder for the Hornets to do anything here. Swung on and missed for strike 2 on that breaking ball. So an 0-2 count for Guerrero, 2 down. With Glover over at first. And Glover's going to go. And that ball's going to get away from the second baseman as he goes over to third. And Chris Farah lost it there. As he was unable to get the ball off the throw from Villegas. So now a runner at third with 2 down. That one outside for ball 2. Deuce is wild across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 down. With Glover over at third. The pitch outside for ball 3. And so a full count for Guerrero. And the pitch inside and for a strike 3. And that'll do it from the bottom of the 6th. We head to what could possibly be the final inning of the outing. We'll be back after the Eagles go up now 3-0 on the Hornets.
See you later, touchdown!
Hello, my name is Karina Vela, and I'm one of the owners of Armonía Music Academy. Being first-time business owners, we started foreseeing extra expenses that we were not aware of, and the help from the economic development has really helped us in maintaining our business.
As we're planning on trying to open, bars were never allowed to open. We had several friends that owns businesses along San Benito. It was brought to our attention that the EDC was offering assistance. Went to apply. A couple weeks later, we were granted the rent subsidy.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
Hi, my name is Angela Rodriguez, and I am one of the owners here at Main Street Boutique and Bistro. We heard about the rent subsidy grant, so we contacted Rebecca Castillo with the EDC, and she was very helpful. She told us, what we needed to do, the requirements, and helped us go through the application process.
And he throws it!
And welcome back to the action here for the top of the 7th inning. As the Hornets trail and are 3 outs away from being done here. As Marcos Marroquin heads up to the plate to start things off. The Eagles 3 outs away from a win here. So we'll see what happens. First pitch on the way. Bouncing off of Guerrero's glove. That'll be ball 1. pitch hit up to the shortstop and an easy throw to first for out number 1. Now Diego Delgado trying to get something done here. And as that Flower Bluff dugout has been singing all day, go Diego, go. As he chops that one up to over second base, and that's in there for a base hit. So he will stay at first, and that will bring up Adam Sheehan. Adam Sheehan right after that hit. That one's up high for ball 1. Delgado looks to go somewhere. That one's popped up to deep center. And it's caught for out number 2. Now we're 1 out away from this one going into the record books. And now in comes Judah Lewis for the Hornets. So he swings at that first pitch for strike 1. Watches that one go outside for ball 1. Swings at that one for strike 2. A 1-2 count. 1 strike away from this one being done. Strike 3. Batter's out. And that'll do it here from Cabinets Baseball Field as the Vets Memorial Eagles go over on the Flower Bluff Hornets 3-0. We hope you all enjoyed this broadcast, and we hope to see you next time. For Real Sports Live, my name is Frank Cardenas. Goodbye and good night.